Yeah, hi there, Neil. This is Michael. I am the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at Stealth, the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. So you made a comment over at my website, and let's take a look at your situation. So, you took the TOEFL, excuse me, it looks like last year in October, you got 71. And your score in the reading was 15, you got 17 on the listening, you got 18 on the speaking, and 21 on the writing. So I need to take, you say, the TOEFL at the end of November, and you're looking for 100. Now here's a really interesting question. I think this is possible. I'm not going to say for sure. I offer no guarantees. I cannot say anything for certain, but if you've been using English between last year and now, for example, in this email you're using English, which is good, or in this comment you made at my website, so if you've been using English quite a bit between now and then, your goal will be fairly easy, I think, to achieve. However, if you have not been using any English at all between last October and now, this will be a much more difficult situation. And your question is, what should I do? Alright, I recommend 3 things. You might want to write these down. There are 3 specific things I think you can do right now that can help you move forward with your academic English proficiency and ultimately help you get a higher score. Number 1, between now and the end of November, you want to read every day for an hour. Read magazines, newspapers, and longer books. Every day. Do not let a day go by that you have not read for at least an hour. That's very, very important. Now, as you're reading, try to work on your concentration. Don't try to understand everything, but just read to get used to the language. Number 2, another hour each day is listening practice. You can watch TV. You can maybe news programs, documentary programs, history, maybe science programs. You can do those things. I think that would be beneficial for you. I think that would be good. And the third thing is to use my 90-day TOEFL study guide. This is going to give you some good lessons to help you improve in your vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar, your reading, listening, writing, and speaking areas. So I think a combination of these 3 factors will begin to help you move forward with your academic English proficiency, and hopefully when you take the TOEFL in November or at the end of November, you will be able to achieve that 100. But I'm going to be honest with you, getting over 100 is pretty difficult, and only a few students, a very limited number of students statistically, are able to do that. And your score is 71 is not that high of a score, and that's why I said the question in the beginning. You know, what have you been doing between last October and now? And that, I think, will make a big difference, because if you've been using a lot of English already for the last year, and you're already watching a lot of TV programs, if you're already engaging in a regular routine of reading, your TOEFL right now is probably higher than 71 anyway. So you should be closer to your goal if you have been doing those things. If you have not been doing those things, of course, it'll be more difficult for you to make progress. But you can do it. It just takes some work, right? Remember this, never give up on your dreams. If you do something every day to improve your English, you will keep moving forward and you will improve. All right, Neil, anyway, thank you very much for your comments and for your interest. I hope in this video I've given you some good ideas. I tried to limit my discussion to just 3 main things. Remember, reading for an hour, practicing listening for an hour, and then using my 90-day online TOEFL course to help you solve problems relating to vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar, also reading, listening, speaking, and writing. A combination of doing those 3 things really will help you make progress. Now, if you want to know, well, how long, Michael, should I use your course each day? Without burning out, I would recommend maybe 2. Or if it's too much for you, then 1 to 2 hours each day. But don't stop the reading and the listening thing. This is very, very important. A combination of of doing my course and then the reading and the listening. Doing these things together is really going to help you make a lot of progress. All right?